ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Do it, go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. 2-1 loss team set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison.
Off the play fake, Ward. Looking right sideline, that's complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
With a start here to the ball game, you get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. 7 yards there and a first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Come on.
On the give, here's McBride. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger.
Now the Michigan man, Khalil Mullins. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
70 Timberwolves.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. On fourth down, on his groupie to try the field goal. And this one is right through. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. That was a long, sustained opening drive, but in the end, only able to get 3, the field goal out of it.
And absolutely, you'll take the points and the early leads. You never give those back. But there will be a little bit of disappointment that they didn't punch it in for 6 after that kind of yardage and that kind of drive that they had.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You talk about this Titan defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
Always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man. And are you going to win that battle? You're going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground. Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
From the gun now on third down, Carr. He'll try and do this himself. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up the field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back to Taylor on first down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the Titans' 49-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Carr. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
The Colts had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign, dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Come on, come on. Set. Set.
Here's Carr to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans will take over possession here up at the 44. And this this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's caught at the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. To throw, here's Ward. That's complete to McBride. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down. Off play action, Ward. Now a run here up. Touchdown! Chigakakwo. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans are able to stretch out their lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill.
Okay, ready?
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Now Carr. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Let's Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
Carr now to throw. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Brought down on the play by Amani Hooker.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now Carr. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Colts are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Carr, he wants to change up the look here.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
60 Vikings.
Throwing now, Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Ward. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Second and 6. Now Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Again, it's Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First down, Titans.
19 Tiger.
Here's McBride. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12.
Bronco 80.
Throwing is Ward. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Flowers. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Ward. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop them short of the first down right near the 24. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing now is Carr. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw is Carr. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Oh, it's a wobbler here. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. And Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Here's Carr. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Ready? Viking 18.
Carr. That complete to Downs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Down the field, he's got Warren. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 21. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Now Carr. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from capturing the lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. Moody good with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Here's Ward. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Ward now working out of the gun. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. And his kick is good. And they have regained the lead. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this third quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they'll see if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Ready?
Carr going to throw. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for Indy. 44 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Here's Carr to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hey, that's your man, that's your man. Let go.
To throw, it's Carr. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. To throw, here's Ward. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
That's good.
That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Operating from the gun. Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that will not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Indianapolis. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. The Titans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
79 Broncos. Check. Rig alert. Let's go.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
19 Lions. Dragon 60. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
60 Maverick. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Runner. 60 Bison.
Now Carr. This pass left side to Downs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Carr now to throw. This taken in by Downs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up
2nd down and a yard.
44-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
Now Carr. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Carr to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Cowboy 80.
Now Carr, got to have this one. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
18 Cardinal.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. That's to Warren, his tight end. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, they've certainly not shied away from throwing the football as they've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
They'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
18, pioneer. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A 1-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily.
Come on.
Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal.
Go check. Ready.
Now, Carr again. He'll try to pick it up himself. And will be intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon. They're down here in this half. You want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
To throw is Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Pass the 60. 19, 18.
A run here with McBride. That's some space here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 60 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
19, 18.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Press all 80.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Throwing is Ward. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McBride. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
18 Cardinal. Hurt.
Throwing now, Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Titans 1st down, and that should just about do it. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
First down.
And now a run with McBride. And he'll take this down to the 33. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Second and 6.
Ready? Cowboys, fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles. Ready?
They'll go with Mullings. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
The Titans go victory formation down to a knee. Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game because even doing it that way, being that clean partner, they weren't able to really run away with this game. So that tells us just how important it was to make sure you played mistake-free football. That led to the victory.
So for the Titans, they did what they needed to do. They split their first two road games of the